This is Trending in Asia, and first up we head to the Hong Kong pro-democracy protests that have gripped this city over the past half month. And Joyce Howell of Google Asia Pacific talks to me about not the serious side, but something fun and a policeman who's gotten a bit of a celebrity status here.
That's right. This week, this certain policeman is even more popular than the chief executive in terms of searches. So since the start of the protest, the Hong Kong Police Department have been doing daily updates at 4 o'clock. And the spokesperson for these press conferences is someone known as Joyce, or Mr. Hui. His catchphrase is, "I will now recap in English."
I'll now recap this in English.
Netizens just love this, and they've even created parody Facebook pages that's gotten over 55,000 likes. They've created memes, they've created YouTube remix videos.
I will now recap in English, in English, in English.
With electro house dubstep beats. So this guy has really become a major celebrity online in Hong Kong.
Right, now I'm curious if he knows how popular he is. We'll have to look into that for next week.
We should ask him at that the next 4 o'clock
The next
press
4 o'clock,
conference.
we know exactly where to find him.
That's right.
Now, one thing that definitely people know about around the world is the new Nobel Peace Prize winner, and that is Malala Yousafzai, at least one of two, because she does share it with one other person. Malala, of course, became famous because there was an attempted assassination, of course, when she was younger. She did survive and is now campaigning for women's education. So tell us, where was this spiking across Asia?
So Malala has become a household name across the world, and definitely here in Asia, and especially in her home country of Pakistan. Now her co-winner, Kailash Satyarthi, is from India, and he wasn't as well known. So people this week were really flocking to Google to search for him and look up his story there. And it was interesting to note that in India, his home country, people searched for him more than they searched for Malala, about 30% more. So it actually overtook Malala in terms of search volume.
All right, interesting. And lastly, the year's second blood moon was seen across much of the world, and of course also here in Asia. This is a total lunar eclipse. Who was searching for this across the region?
So everyone was searching for it, particularly down under. So in Australia and New Zealand, where apparently this phenomenon was the most clear. But also in Indonesia, a really interesting search term that popped there was prayers for the lunar eclipse. So I think some people, especially the very religious people, maybe thought there might have been a religious component or aspect to this phenomenon. So they were searching for prayers about it.
And I know that there are 2 more total lunar eclipses that are going to happen, one in April of 2015 and one in September. So we have more to look forward to. I actually missed this one, I think maybe because it was a bit too hazy here in Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's right.
But we have a couple more to go to. Joyce Howe, Google Asia Pacific, thank you.
Thank you.
This has been Trending in Asia.